Okay, Johnny. Alright, how are we doing for time? We're gonna beat the record for the fastest time going around the MBTA. Hi, I'm Miles. I'm obsessed with public transportation. Trains, buses, commuter rail, light rail, ferries, fake BRT, faux high-speed lines, express buses. So obsessed, in fact, that I started a blog about it. And it was through that blog that 13-year-old me got contacted by Adam Fisher, asking for advice about his upcoming attempt to beat the record for the fastest time going around the MBTA.
Miles and I did it in 8 hours, 5 minutes and 16 seconds.
I'm obsessed with the system. I just love, MBTA is essentially my life, I guess. I'm the only one in my school who would find this interesting.
I had less than a year to bask in the glory before this happened.
Earlier this week, 2 Massachusetts men were determined to break a speed record, and they chose the MBTA to make it happen. They set the mark for the fastest time to ride all of the subway lines from end to end.
This guy from England actually came and set the record for it, and the fact that a new record had been set kind of inspired us to go and reclaim it for New England.
I'm a New Englander, for heaven's sake. And now, 2 years later, I'm ready to take back what's truly mine. After countless hours of prep, I teamed up with the dude behind the camera to finally beat this thing once and for all. The time to beat? 8 hours, 1 minute, and a very important 22 seconds. And the time starts right...
Okay. So that's that. That was really sudden and not exciting. Now we're off. We should get that. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Are you kidding me?
I gotta get a picture.
I thought you already did.
I didn't get a picture.
Let me tell you of the story of a man named Charlie on his magic and faithful.
We're gonna be on this thing for a while.
He put 10 cents in his pocket, just his wife and family went to ride on the MTA.
Oh my God, really? I think we're in business.
We're in business?
Well,
I think
he
so.
never returned, no, he never returned, and his fate is still unknown.
Look, that train's out of service. No stops. Hong Kong. Well, look who decided to arrive now. Late for the party as usual.
He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned.
Right. It's gonna be time to run speed.
Thank you. Let's take a deep breath. Today in our ongoing literature series, we're having a reading with the resident Koran expert. And we're reading Finnegan's Wake. So wake up.
Whoa!
Here we go.
Wow. And so let me just give a tiny context.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the last
Tiny
chapter,
context. Yeah.
last chapter of Finnegan's Wake, and the night-long dream is ending in this somewhat sleep-wake state, and a new hero is being born for our world.
Yes, HCE.
Here comes everybody.
Yes. Haves you the time, hands a hike. Heard you the crimes, Senny boy.
Oh, so the new hero, there's crimes going on.
Yes.
Oh.
The man was giddy on leadies, on the Dewey of the Dwary. Be persuaded.
Oh, so our hero has a dark past. Like you. No, like
Yeah.
you. Like you.
Yes, weathered with intraness, mid-grays,
or ingenue.
dagos.
Or ingenue. Whether
Yes.
we know.
Yeah.
We know what you've done
Dagos, tea time, shadows, nocturnes, and Samoans.
Oh, you've done it all while eating Samoa or going to Samoa. Who knows?
If well-stocked filler-outers.
Oh, yum.
Plush fever frows with dopey chunks. And this, that, and the other pigskin or muffle kinkles.
That might be one of your many crimes.
Yes. Taking a pipe course or doing an anguish.
A pipe course, that sounds like pop, yes. We don't want to ask any questions.
Seen to his fleece in after his fowl, when Dr. Chart of Great Chorsless Street, he changed his backbone at a sitting.
Oh, have you ever done that? Change your backbone in a sitting?
At a sitting, yes, in a single sitting.
Maybe stronger or
Yes.
weaker. Or
Yes.
weaker.
Yes.
No backbone, you must change it.
He had a declination as what with the foos, as wet with the face, so far as hanging a goobs on proceedings, where then the lag allows, it might be anything after darks.
Oh, you might, who knows what you'll turn into.
Which dares alones they seize.
Oh, and dear's double meaning that people who love you will see
Yes.
who you are after dark.
And the darkies, they is snuffing of the wind up.
Oh, what's going on at night, Neil?
Yes, Dublin, Grant events.
Great events, yes.
Yes.
Good.
Hyacinthes with heliotrops.
Oh, beautiful flowers.
Not once full vixen freakings, and but double decoys.
Oh, you're faking us out, double decoys.
It is a label iction on the port of the Catholic Church.
Oh, you're.
And summum most atoll for it.
Oh, someone, some like Thomas Aquinas.
Someone must atone for it.
A toll. And a toll meaning a toll like you must pay for it.
Yes. Where is that blinkety blanketer?
That's a good question.
That crowned of a peeler, the sunt of a hunt?
Yes.
Want foxes good men? Where or he are loved among many?
Oh, that's you, loved among many, but where are you, however? That's the question.
But what does Coleman the fostered?
And Conan is another Gaelic name for Kevin, meaning the handsome one.
Tyro Atora, the Novanad, iconostis of his blue-grained vitriols, but begins in faint to light his legend.
Oh, you're lighting your legend, but you're
Yes.
fainting. You're just fainting at that now.
Yes.
Maybe we might faint when you light the
Let
legend.
phosphoron proclaim.
Oh, light. Let there be light. Phosphor, light.
Yes. Peachy, peachy, say he that saw him that saw.
Oh, you look very peachy.
Yes. Man shall sharp run, do a get him.
Oh, we might get him.
Ask more Jeremiah Roga's voice. No pice sorka bacha, the boy which puckarooed the posy.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I know you've done it. You've puckarooed the posy many times.
The vine branch of Hermon Haber on Bregia's plain where Tethia lies is leaved invert and fructed proper.
Oh, have you been
but
fructed? Have you been
Jublet hatches and not open yet for hourly rinser's mess.
Oh, the pubs haven't opened, but have you been fructed proper?
Ooh, yes.
Wow, me too.
Reed Higgins. Cairns and Egan.
That's HCE too. Here comes everybody.
Finnegan of Bregia royally.
Wow, but you.
Malthus is yet locked in close.
Like Malthus.
With them. How swathed their answer makes therein.
Wow.
soakers loiter on.
A lot of loiterers soaking it up. You're around the
And primolibatory solacates of limon sodias will be absorbable.
Oh, just lemon sodas. No, not necessarily drinking in the morning.
It is not even yet the engine of a load with hailed Mories
Or Hail
full
Marys.
of crates.
Instead of full of rain.
Your matin mummer for dumbbell dums.
Oh, instead of Hail Mary full of grace, this is your kind of Catholic.
Yes.
Why? Tell us why.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure, and 'tis not then the Greek sideral royal sway, as it heavens will soon be starting a smooth
new
with
railway.
its first single Hessencraft.
Good for you.
Danny buzzers instead of the Violact colours, milk train on the 40 Keket. Plan run with its endless galaxian of rotatato rattlers and the smooth throne of Iderens remember 'em as the stream of the service strawberry bess.
Oh, so the train's coming through these strawberry beds, among other things.
Yes. Also, the wagon wobblers are still yet ever due to precipitate after night's
There'll
combustion.
be a wagon wobbler in the morning.
Aspect Seamus Roga, or Taciate, and Hagiographis Canet Ecclesia.
That's HE again, but also, I guess Haggai means saintly.
Which Aubrey our first shall show, in attendance, who is will play that's what's that to what's that what.
What's that?
What's the what? Oyes, oyeses, oyesisis, Moshe. The premise of the Gauls, proto-notorious, I am as I am,
Oh, your Popeye as well as gone.
mitra generand,
Wow.
in the free state of air,
Good for
is
you.
now a boil to
Well,
blow.
take a deep breath. The free state of air.
Goyle, warning,
Uh-oh, in
in
the air.
Operation Airlands, Iot,
There
Meganesia,
was a new island, Ireland in near Australia.
habitant, and the 1,000 incels western and often approaches.
Going to the Malaysian Sea. Oh, and here's you.
Yes, of Kevin of Increate, God the servant of the Lord Creator, a filial fairer,
That's you.
who given to the growing grass took a tall timber, Slippery Dick the springy healer,
Are you that?
Tricky Dick,
No, that's Slippery Dick.
not Slippery Dick,
Wow.
as we have seen.
So we have heard.
So we have heard,
What we have
received, that we
Thus. Oh no, you're right.
that we have transmitted, thus we shall hope, this we shall pray till, in the search for love of knowledge through the comprehension of the unity in altruism through stupefaction.
Oh.
It may again, how it may again.
Oh, so we get unity of altruism, but we have to be bombed out of our mind.
Yes, shearing aside the four weathers and passing over the dainty daily dairy and droppings by the way, the lapful of live coals, and smoothing out Nelly Nettle and her lad of metal full of stings.
So you're gonna make things a bit
fond
better.
of stones,
Oh my.
friend of the Union's bones,
You what might be?
and leaving all the messy to look after our douche, the miracles, death and life are these. Yad.
With opposite, spelled opposite is day. Sounds like God too.
Procreated on the ultimate eland of Ireland in the encyclic Irish archipelago. Come their feast of pre-created holy white-clad angel, whom among the christener of his voluntarily poor Kevin, having been granted the privilege of a priest's post-created portable altar cum balneo.
And also of a bathtub, yes.
Yes. When espousing the one true cross.
Wow, would you believe that?
Yes.
One true cross?
Invented and exalted in celibate matrimony.
You're not into that, are you?
Of the matin chime, arose and west from went, and came in alb of cloth of gold.
I can see the gold in your shirt.
Yes.
Or yellow at least.
To our midmost Glendalough Levert by archangelical guidance.
That's you, right?
Yes,
Yes.
where a middle of meeting waters of river Isia and Essia river on this of either's lone navigable lake piously Kevin, lording the Triune Trisagion, amidships of his conducible altar superbath, rafted centripetally, diaconal servant of orders Hibernian, midway across the subject lake surface.
So he's in the bathtub surfing the lake.
To its supreme epicentric lake Eel,
Going into the middle.
whereof its lake is ventrifugal principality, whereon by prime powerful in knowledge, Kevin came to where its center is among the circumfluent watercourses of Yishkafainia and Yishkafaiunia, and in Isled Lakelet Isling, Alucustrin Islet, whereupon with beached raft subdiaconal, both bath propter altar with oil extremely anointed, accompanied by prayer, Holy Kevin,
That's you now, right? Holy Kevin?
bided till the third morn hour,
Early in the morning, like you, 3 o'clock in the morning.
but to build a rubric penitential, honey beehived hut,
Oh, a nice hut, like on my rooftop, my neighbor.
in whose enclosure to live in fortitude, acolyte of cardinal
Oh, cardinal virtues, you know what they are?
virtues.
You know what they are?
No, what are they?
I think they're things like faith, hope, charity. And I think those are the, I'm not sure the cardinal virtues. There's others virtues too, like being maybe like you, moderate.
Whereof the arenary floor most holy Kevin excavated as deep as to the depth of a seventh part of one full fathom, which excavated venerable Kevin anchorite, taking counsel, proceeded toward the lakeside of the Elet shore, where at several times he eastward genuflecting, in entire obedience. At 6 noon collected Gregorian water sevenfold, and with Ambrosian Eucharist joy of heart, as many times receded, carrying that privileged altered Anacumque bath, which severally 7 times into the cavity excavated, elector of water levels, most venerable Kevin, then effused thereby letting there be water, where theretofore dry lands.
Oh, let there be water instead of let there be land. Yes.
By him so concreated, who now confirmed a strong and perfect Christian.
You?
Yes, blessed Kevin.
Yes.
Exorcised his holy sister water, perpetually chaste.
Yes, that's what they say about you.
Yes. So that well understanding she should fill to mid-height his tabathalafar, which hand bathtub, most blessed Kevin, ninthly enthroned in the concentric center of the translated water.
You're taking a bath, all the bath is concentrated.
Where amid, when violet vesper veiled, Saint Kevin, hydrophilos,
lover of water,
having girded his sable cappa magna as high as to his cherubical loins.
Wow, this should be banned in Boston.
Solemn compline sat in his seat of wisdom.
That's you.
That hand bathtub.
Wow, good going.
Wherever after recreated Doctor Insularis.
So you're kind of alone now.
Of the Universal Church.
You're Dr. Insularis of the Universal Church.
Keeper of the door of meditation.
Yes.
Memory extempore.
That's what you're doing all the time.
Proposing and intellect formally considering recluse, he meditated continuously with seraphic ardor.
Yes, loving it.
The primal sacrament of baptism, or the regeneration of all man by affusion of water.
So you're baptizing all of us, all humanity.
Bishops bevel to rocks right, Sarver boy extinguish, Nuatabine, the rare view from the 3 bends under the bold heaven.
Show them the bold heaven.
Yes.
This is him.
Yes.
We're not just talking, we're living out.
Yes, is on the other end asking your bliksem on dimmen and blasting something to write Hume about.
And David Hume is in there.
Yes.
To write Hume about.
Hellfire Club, Rothfarnham, they were erected in a pervious century as a hen find coops, and if you know your Bristol and have trudged the trolleyways and elven turns of that old cobbled city, you will sortificially scribble a mental penny knock score.
Sounds like a prize fight.
Whether they were Franklins by name also has not been fully probed. Their design is a who-sold word, and the charming details of light in dark are fresh from the femininity which breathes content. O Ferex Coupla, a fairy pair.
But you and your beloved, very fair.
The first explorer makes his ablations in these parks was indeed that lucky mortal which the monster trial showed on its first day out.
Oh, so you probably urinated your peas in the park. It was a great pee.
Yes.
First exploder. Yeah.
What will not archy paper anticidally inked with penmanship push per sample prof covertly faulted when style stink and stigmata forum are of one son in the same person.
Oh, so you are style, you are sink, and you are stigmatic. You know, you made the cross.
Stigmata.
In one person, we only have 50 seconds more fun left.
Yes, let's take a deep breath
Maybe we should
and
just.
consider.
So we were calling out the new birth, the new hero, the great baptizer, who in his tub shares his water with everyone. Oh.